Hey you guys, Naturally Marked here. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, we're going to get right into this. I'm going to show you how I do my updated aloe vera leave-in spray. So what you're going to need is a strainer, a knife, a mason jar. If you have one, you can still use a spray bottle. It really doesn't matter. Olive oil, and we're going to use peppermint oil, rosemary oil, and argan oil. Yes, argan oil. And also the star of this video, which is aloe vera plant. And I'm also going to use my blender once again. So I'm going to start out with just cutting the bad ends off the aloe vera plant. And I'm going to cut the spiky ends off of the aloe vera plant. And I'm also still going to slice 1/2 of the aloe vera plant leaf, so that there is only the meat showing, and then the other half still have the thick leaf on the bottom half, if that makes sense. So after I cut a thin layer off the top of the aloe vera plant, I will cut it in half just to work with it a little bit more easier before I get my trusty dusty potato peeler. You guys, I really don't know if it's just for potatoes, but I'm going to use it. And cutting this aloe vera plant with the potato peeler made this process so much easier. It only took me 10 minutes to cut this aloe vera plant off instead of trying to scrape the gel out of the middle. Just using a potato peeler got the job done really fast. I was way more pleased with it, and I didn't have to squeeze it and hold the plant in my hand. So after I get done cutting all the little green pieces off the meat of the aloe vera to make my gel, I'm just going to put it into my jar. This is gross. This cup is dirty.
Which one?
My freaking smoothie cup, and I'm thinking that my aloe is bad. This is nasty effing cup.
Smoothie cup?
It's like, man, what the hell is that smell?
I don't remember washing a smoothie cup.
So you trying to say I did it?
I said I remember washing nothing. That's what's been stinking?
I don't know. This cup don't smell nice. Charles, I thought this aloe plant was bad, but it's like, this mug ain't even smushy like that. Okay, so now that I'm starting out with a freshly cleaned cup, I'm going to put the meat of the aloe vera leaf into my smoothie container so it can be ready to be blended. I'm going to work on the second half of the aloe vera leaf and cut all the green part off of the meat of the aloe vera. So now that I got all the green part off the meat, I will stick it in the smoothie cup, and now it's time to blend. I blend the mixture until there's no more chunks visible, but that's what the strainer is for, just in case you don't get all the chunks in the blender. You just run it through the strainer so it doesn't get clogged up in your spray bottle, and the little bits don't get clogged in your hair. That wouldn't be good. So I'm going to struggle to get this mason jar lid off. And now that I got it off, I'm going to pour the mixture into the mason jar through the strainer. Hold on. Oh my gosh. This cup and its lid smells like throw up. So now that I got the lid clean, once again, I am going to pour the mixture inside the strainer and let the liquids fall into the mason jar. Now this process took about 15 minutes, and I don't like doing this, but when it gets clogged, I like to just stick my finger in and move the particles around on the bottom. But the reason why I hate doing this is because sometimes the particles can get pushed through the strainer, and that's defeating the purpose. So after I get all the juice that I can out of the strainer with moving the particles around, I go and wash the strainer out and get another mason jar and just pour the juice through the sifter again, just to ensure that there's no particles left behind. Now after I get the second strain done, then I like to go in and add my oils. And just to let you guys know, this gave me a little under a cup. This whole aloe vera leaf gave me just barely a cup of spray. So I'm going to add 30 drops of the argan oil, 20 drops of the peppermint oil, and 20 drops of the rosemary oil. So let's talk really quick about the benefits of using these 3 oils. Peppermint oil can help stimulate hair growth because of the abilities to increase blood circulation around the scalp. So that's why I added peppermint oil into this mixture. Argan oil leaves your hair very moisturized and also benefits for damaged and frizzy hair. So your hair will be super moisturized if you put argan oil into the mixture as well. And last but not least, rosemary oil helps your hair follicles from being starved of the blood supply, and it also helps with graying and dandruff, but I do not have in either of those problems. But it also stimulates hair growth because it helps you with your blood supply. So everyone already knows what olive oil does. It just helps moisturize your hair a little bit more. I like to give it a little shake and mix it with my fingers and just see the consistency. So I hope this update helped you guys. This is the current way that I use my aloe vera leave-in conditioner. Hope you like it. Bye.